do not need yours or anyone else's permission to return to my city, Duke.
Calic, I thought you were...
Dead? What can I say? I got better.
You should not have come back. Nemec commands the Guild of Steel now.
My son and I have much to discuss.
Do not bring fighting onto my streets, or there will be consequences. It is bad enough that we are besieged without civil war breaking out inside the walls.
We're under attack?
Aye. Nomads under the command of some Taimurian exile. But the city has stood for centuries, and it will not fall under my watch. I'll be keeping an eye on you, Calic.
What an honor.
Te Ma al-Ortas.
I'm coming, Nemec. Papa's home.
Instead of hanging around here, why don't you go speak to Arasad? Surely, my friend, you tire of trawling the city streets in search of someone to buy your unwanted goods. Look no further. I will buy quality goods from you at prices that are more than fair.
My weapons are the finest around, and unlike Morphew, I respect my patrons. May all your endeavors be fruitful.
If you need armor, try Akram's stall.
These are dangerous times for one without sufficient protection. Come, sample my fine wares. I have the best prices on armor, I assure you. Come back anytime.
Hey, you look strong. And you look like you've had enough to drink. What of it? Listen, my witch of a wife has been practicing magic in secret. And I told her not to do it, but things went wrong. Anyway, long story short, I put the body in a barrel of salt. I need it taken to the burial grounds so she can be at peace. Oh, I can't take her myself. I'm in no condition to defend myself. I really don't want the guards knowing about this. Shh. You can have all the coins in this pouch if you take that barrel to the burial ground. Fair enough. I'll bury your wife. Oh, wonderful! Wonderful! there for? Barrel's just over there.
Weapons, armor... Colleague, always a pleasure. What can I get you today?
How's the siege affecting everyone?
Many fled before it began, but our guilds are kind of stuck here. It's not exactly a ghost town, but it's eerie seeing the old hostel abandoned. No one's been inside since, well, since I don't know when. You came back? Wonderful!
You know anything useful, Morphew?
Tell you what, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I need to collect the weekly tariffs from Wani and Rabbi Thantesset, only they're never keen to pay up. Someone like you could compel their compliance rather well, don't you think? If you get the money, I'll tell you something useful. You came back? Wonderful! Always a pleasure.
You seem lost. Maybe you should go talk to Arshad.
I shall show thee true power.
Wonder who has a key for the Arcanum. Arashad, you scoundrel! Has no one in your employ managed to kill you yet?
Khalik, you rabid dog, they said you were dead.
I was for a while, but you know how it is.
Faked your own death, eh? Didn't think you had it in you.
Some days, I surprise even myself.
How can I help?
Where is Nemec now? We have unfinished business.
He rarely leaves the Guild of Steel since seizing control from you. You must seek him there. But they will hardly let you in the front door.
Fine. What do you need me to get?
I didn't say anything.
Merchant, you think you're so clever. Just tell me what you need from the Guild of Steel and I'll get it for you.
You have questions?
How fares your guild these days, Arashad?
Alas, 'tis a bad time to be a Tholian merchant. The city is surrounded by a horde of nomads, intent on sacking it. Terrible things lurk in the shadows of the catacombs. On the other hand, Guild of Silk profits are up this quarter. Nothing like a siege to drive up the price of food, huh? What do you need?
How long till Thol falls for want of food?
Hard to say, really. Possibly a year? If a sandstorm forces the nomads to retreat, even longer. Not to mention that the Intendant is an excellent gate weaver. he may have means to help us beyond even this. It's an inconvenience, but there are bigger dangers within the walls than without. Please, ask your questions.
How is the Duke faring as intendant?
Better than I would like. He overthrew my father as intendant. I had no love for my father, but he was bloodkin, you know? I do not trust the Duke, and not just because he's in the Order of the Veil. Everyone knows the Order is just the thin veneer of respectability the Inquisition uses to cloak its institutional corruption. Thole would be better off without him.
On that, we are of one mind, Arishad.
How can I help?
What do you need from my guild house?
When he defeated my father and became intendant, Darmok also took something. A sword, a family heirloom, you might say. It was given to my father by my grandfather, and to him by his father before him. Darmok gave it to the mercenaries as a gift, to secure his alliance with them. But the sword is mine by right of birth, and I want it back. Take this key. It will open the cellar to the Guild of Steel. The sword will be down there somewhere, I'm certain. Far too valuable as a bargaining chip for anyone to be wielding it. Find the sword and bring it back to me. I will pay you 200 in return. You will know it by the engraved pattern of 2 entwined serpents on the hilt and blade.
Returning your sword is a fair price for getting me back into my guild. Consider it done.
What do you need?
Who has a key to the Arcanum?
No one in my guild, I think. I'd be surprised if the Guild of Steel have one either. There is a hooded mage who enters there sometimes, but I know of no one else who goes there. You have questions?
Pathetic! I shall handle this myself.
We've run out of bread to sell. It's not a good sign. We've run out of bread to sell. It's not a good sign.
I hear the Duke's a gate weaver. Perhaps he should weave us out of here. It's a terrible time to be a merchant. If the nomads don't get us, the aphotic spiders will.
I hope they know.
Anyone seen a key lying around the place? Or a lever? I'm here to collect a tariff for Morphew.
For pity's sake, again?
Hand it over or I'll take it from your cold, dead hands.
Don't hurt me. It's not worth me life. Just take it and leave.
Wise choice.
Think of me when you have goods you do not need.
I'm here to collect the tariff for Morphew.
Oh, is it time for that already? Very well, here you go.
Well, that was easier than I expected.
Take care, friend.
Morphew sent me to collect the tariff.
Ah, I had wondered about that. Please, give Morphew my regards.
Thanks, bootlicker.
Stay safe, traveler.
Weapons, armor, supplies, excellent price.
Here's the money. Quite enjoyed muscling it out of them.
You have my gratitude. So much easier than trying to negotiate with those jackals myself. You wanted information? I can tell you this. If you want to get into the Guild of Steel, Arashat can get you into the cellar. But beware, as the guild has some vicious traps down there. Weapons, armor, supply. Come back soon.
Bring your unwanted goods to me. I'll give you a fair price.
This'll do. He's not gonna care when I dump her body.
I shall handle this myself.
Lock.